Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Steve. How are we?
It's so good to see you. Well, hear you.
You're just a big flapping burger right now.
Yeah, how could I not? You're a
Yeah.
educated Waddle Dee.
Well, Steve, we're on Nintendo Switch Firmware 22.0, and this has a brand new feature, which is crazy that wasn't here originally, where you can add people to the call while the call is going.
This feels like the most basic thing, and I think it's so funny because Nintendo drops probably one of the biggest features that no one was asking for in TV mode, in handheld mode for Switch 1 games, but then adds a feature that should have been here since the very beginning. We can actually use calls the way literally everyone on Earth expects calls to work.
Yeah, it is absolutely bizarre. But shall we add a Daniel Albert to the call?
Let's do that. Why don't you add him?
Do I have that capability? Let's see.
That's a good
What do I have
question.
here?
Can you add Daniel Alba to the call?
Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's see. Only the following users who were part of the chat session when it originally began can add other users to the session. So it looks like only you and Brandon could have. So I think this is in your hands.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me go ahead. I had to add Brandon because I couldn't start a call with no one. You can't just open a call and then add people to it later. You have to have at least one other person. So Brandon is here in spirit. But let me go ahead. So we go to GameChat audio. There's this new invite button. And then let's find Daniel.
Brandon's going to wake up in a daze just with a game chat invite calling from a Switch.
That's right. Let's see, where is Daniel? Where is Daniel? There he is.
Let's get the boy in here.
All right, an invite has been sent to Daniel. Oh, and I can see your
Cool.
screen. And supposedly
Yes.
this is higher quality now.
Supposedly.
I was
So we
gonna
only
say
have
it's
mine
still...
being shared right now. Let me get into a game and we'll see if things change at all. But yeah, this is meant to be a lot better. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case.
Let's see. I'm also joining a game. I want to see if we picked the same game. I wasn't looking at your screen.
You better not be. I'd be
Oh
doubtful
no,
if
we are not sharing the same game.
I'd be surprised if F-099 was your go-to pick.
Hello,
Is that Daniel Alba?
Uh-oh. We have a muted Daniel Alba.
I think his microphone's muted.
It is.
Sorry about that. Hello. Forgot to turn on muted.
I'm going to go into a race right now. And, it still seems very choppy. But I guess it was always quite choppy. Like, this is... I don't know if it's
significantly...
that different.
It feels better, but I'm also watching F-099, which is not a game I watch all the time.
Yeah.
There's also
what if I put my face on too? Will that make a big difference? What if I do this? Oh, there I am. How's this?
Call.
Has this improved things or made things worse?
You're now in the world of F-Zero, John. How does it feel?
I feel like a VTuber.
That's interesting. So I can see your game screen. If I choose to expand, I obviously just see that. But if I have to look at the little thumbnail to see your VTuber.
Oh.
So if you expand that, you just disappear and you get just the gameplay.
Okay. I'll turn my little VTuber self off. Why don't one of you guys host your screen a sec, and I'll turn mine off and expand yours.
Yeah. Let me get to a place where it's good to share, and let's see. Now, I actually cannot... Oh, there we go. Screen sharing while on home menu. So how do I actually share my screen in here? It's been a minute. Oh, there we go.
It should just be you're next to the microphone. You've got it.
It's turned off. There we go. I'm up and I'm in Pokopia. I figured I'd choose like a good 60 FPS game to...
You know what? This is a lot better. Genuinely, this is a lot better.
Like, I'm still really upset that I'm Steto.
It's choppy. I've expanded it, and I'd say it must be running at around 20 FPS, which is double what it was.
I was going to say, when I was watching you play
viewable.
F-Zero, it was much more viewable than I remembered. It's a feature that I didn't actively use because it was kind of garbage to watch.
Yeah. I'll put another game on. Danny, why don't you bid up a game too?
Let's see. What should I boot up here? Should I also boot up my Pokopia? Let's see.
Do whatever you want. We're not your mum.
Speak for yourself, John.
I wish I was Daniel's mum. Let me tell you that now.
I need someone to give me paper.
Find some boot up here. But yeah, it was nice that I was able to just join in and nobody had to like restart the entire call for me to jump in this time.
Yeah,
that's nice. Great.
I'm gonna play the older Mario Tennis.
Wow. I don't know how weird it'll feel going back to Aces after playing so much of Fever.
The controls are gonna feel strange. The menus are strange.
Hello.
Yeah, I got a notification saying video sharing disabled due to an unstable connection.
Oh no.
But I'm still gonna try. We're still gonna give this a shot.
I've definitely forgotten how you navigate these menus. I never play anything but the tournaments in Aces. Here we go. I've made progress. All right, I think I'm good.
Let's see.
Right, let's get into this game. You tell me how it looks to you, Steve, once it gets going. And here we go.
All right, Paulina. You know, it's definitely very obviously choppy, but I can actually follow the gameplay, which I would say that pre-update would have not been possible. Like I can clearly see where the ball is going, even from a distance. It's enough for me to get a good feel for what is happening.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to see if anyone's playing this game online. Have they all gone to Fever?
There'll be some purists that want to stick to what they know with Aces, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, this is not like if you wanted to show your buddy how good a game looked or ran on Switch, this wouldn't be how you do it. But if you just want to like show them what you're doing in a game, this is definitely incredibly serviceable at this point. Like, oh, let's see, John. Are you gonna find anyone?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's someone immediately.
Oh, we lost.
So we've
Daniel.
got an unstable Daniel, though, unfortunately.
But to be clear, that seems to be more a product of his internet connection, because I mean
that's a him problem.
Yeah, that's good old Daniel. Either that or Nintendo has blacklisted him, and we don't know why.
Oh, we know why. Oh no. Yeah, I've forgotten the controls entirely. Here we go. All right, here comes the comeback. The problem is now I'm stuck playing this until the game's over. I can't exit out. Should be rude.
I mean, but it's cool because I'm watching
Ace's
this.
Mechanics are really cool.
They're really good. I never got even half as good as you are at this game, and I still really like it though.
Yeah, there's a depth here, which like Fever is very good, but it's a very different playing game.
Yeah, Fever is a bit more approachable. Like it's the skill floor is better tuned for beginners.
Totally. I think I've got this person down. There ain't no way they're coming back. Or maybe there is.
Oh, come on, you got it, you got it. Wow, they're getting pretty good.
Their meter is entirely gone though, whereas mine is pretty much filled up.
Yeah, so not beating the fighting game allegations.
Yeah,
See, that's one of
win.
those mechanics that I just never really got the hang of.
You just basically got to flick the stick in the way you think the ball is going. Oh, is Daniel back?
See, now, that actually highlights something really cool. It's kind of fortunate that Daniel had to drop out, because if I remember correctly, even if you were in a chat and your internet went down or something, that was it. Like, you were cooked.
Yeah, you're basically gone. You were a goner.
Yeah,
that was
Speaking
John
of goner, this person's a goner, Daniel. There's no way they can survive.
Yeah, once I started to share the game screen, it seemed like it was telling me it was saying there was a unstable connection, and it forced me to stop watching or sharing mine as well.
Because you're downloading all those Sega games. That's the problem.
That was my problem there, yeah.
Man, you know, I had no problem following that match. And you absolutely cooked them, John.
Take that. I've not played Aces since FIFA came out. It's similar, but the controls, there's small differences that make it kind of jarring to return to.
But he still got it.
He does still have it.
I still see you watching. I see Steve watching John. Like there's a little hamburger with eyeballs just looking at it on John's screen.
And here's me. Whoa! There I am.
There he is.
That is really cool.
John's returned.
Here, if I try, scratching.
I do find it troubling that you can't see the camera feed when you expand the game screen. Like it feels like that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that should be in there.
I can watch Daniel play Smash over here.
Yeah, let's watch Daniel play Smash.
Put my camera on. Oh, I don't have connected. Hold on. Oh, I can leave it off. I'm able to see. You don't even see me right now. I mean, you see if this disconnects again, and if it looks like it's running correctly.
This does look a bit more rough than watching Steve's feed. Oh no, I think it might have ironed itself out.
Yeah, just wait and see.
Yeah, it's a bit choppier for me than yours was, John. Yours was a pretty stable 20 FPS, but yeah.
Yeah.
Strange. So I'm all wired in and everything, but
I think it's actually a lot better now, to be honest. Like this, the frame rate's gotten really good.
Yeah. It took a bit on my end, but it seems to be leveling out.
Yeah.
It might be like a adaptive bitrate thing or something based on like the strength of the connection.
Go on, beat Wario's ass, Daniel.
I'm trying. This fight is slowly approaching me.
Ganondorf taking some lessons here. He's like, I just need to be overweight and get a motorcycle.
Show him why you should make Wario Land 6.
Ooh,
yeah, take that.
Nice.
Take that. Well, this is probably the best firmware update like Nintendo's ever done. Like, GameChat's a lot better.
Yeah, really.
We got the boost mode and handheld mode. We got other minor. Let me show you another minor thing. Well, let me just share my screen a second. So,
go for it.
If I go to the system settings, go to data management, there's now little colored fields showing you exactly what's occupying what. So you got software data, save data, capture data. That wasn't there before.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was embarrassed by how many captures I have. But we can't see that on GameShare, unfortunately. It actually blocks you from viewing other people's settings, yeah.
Makes sense, actually, yeah.
But yeah, I have the same thing. I can go to my settings, and I looked, and my SD card has an unreasonably large amount of album data. I'm like, oh, I probably should screenshot less.
I've also just put on text to chat, which a new feature is they've added more languages. I think Russian got added, and I think Portuguese got added.
That's really cool.
So start speaking Russian, and maybe it'll show up on there.
Who knows a Russian word?
I have no idea.
I don't know if I know any Russian words.
I'm pretty sure it's a foul one. I don't actually know what it means. I just remember, like, when I was a kid growing up, and I don't know if they still make these, but, like, there used to be these little handbooks of, like, dirty words to say in other languages. And there was a Russian one, and I'm pretty sure it was called Dorga. Dorga. If you're Russian out there, what is that a word, and what does it mean?
on that note, I think we've given a pretty good tour of the 22.0 update with GameChat. We've done a lot more about boost mode. We got a video about that with lots of comparisons. And you know what, Daniel? One boost mode game I should have showcased but didn't is Three Houses, because that game was always atrocious in handheld mode.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, that's a
that I
good
should probably
point.
Take a look at. I could take some comparisons if we need to look at that as well. But yeah, that's definitely one that would benefit a lot more from having this boost enhancement in handheld mode.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do a few more in the future, but that's definitely a pretty high up there one. If you missed out on Three Houses and want to play handheld, like now's the time to do it. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you again.